We're back here at Toyota Motor Sales USA to get more information about Toyota's new 4.6 all-aluminum V8. I'm Mark Williams with Cars.com, and with me is our resident expert, David Lee, right here. David, let's go in deep to this engine. Start talking to me from the bottom up. What's new about this engine?
That sounds great, Mark. Yeah, there's a lot of changes here. You won't be able to see it, but if you were to look down in here to the engine block, the 4.7 liter V8, which of course dates back to 1998, had a cast iron block with alloy cylinder heads, and it ran a timing belt for valve control. Now in the new engine here, we're now going to an alloy block, as we do with our big 5.7 liter V8, and that saves us a lot of weight on the engine. The other thing we've done, is, along with our other newer engines, is we've switched to a timing chain for our cam drive system, which gives us improved reliability. The consumer that buys the 4.6 liter engine now is not going to have to worry about the occasional timing belt replacements through the service life of the engine. So there's some reduction in maintenance right there.
You mentioned the aluminum block. Obviously that's going to save some weight. Is there a physical size difference between the 4.7 and 4.6 here? Is this smaller just because it's a smaller engine?
This engine actually, the block should be very close to the same size. It's the same bore diameter as the 4.7. In fact, for you trivia buffs out there, every engine for the Tundra, whether it's the 4.0 liter V6, the 4.7, the 4.6, or the new 5.7, all of them have a 94 millimeter bore. But anyway, that aside, the 4.6 is the same bore as the 4.7, but actually has a little bit shorter stroke in the engine. So the block size should be very similar. As we move up in the engine, you'll see that there are some physical changes. So similar size, less weight. Another benefit is aluminum block. Of course, it comes up to operating temp a little quicker, for faster warm-ups in the morning on cold starts and at the early part of your drive.
Yeah, interesting. The main pieces of technology that are brand new or different about the 4.6 compared to the 4.7?
The Valvetrain of the engine here. We have a dual independent variable valve timing on this engine, just like we do on the 5.7 liter, where the 4.7 just had a single variable valve timing with intelligence system that operated only the intake valve timing. It could phase that in advance and retard that. Now we can do that on both camshafts like we do with the big V8. So what we gain here are some performance and output benefits, a reduction in emissions, and also an improvement in fuel economy. Output for its size is great. It's a 310 horse, 327 pound-feet of torque. On the Valvetrain, that I should point out, it's the same that's on the 5.7, and that is your 4.7 liter engine, folks. The valve adjustment was done with it had a solid lifter setup on it, a shim and bucket setup. So about every 60,000 miles, we recommend that they would go into the dealership and have the clearances checked and at least inspected by the dealer. This engine, like the big 5.7, uses roller rockers and hydraulic valve lash adjusters in there, so there are no maintenance requirements on that. So as long as the engine is running properly and has been serviced, the consumer no longer has to worry about those valve adjustments either.
So we've taken off the engine cover, and the most pronounced thing that sticks out to you right off the bat is EGR? Is that what
yes. Yep, that is a system that's unique to this engine right now for the Tundra pickup. And this is a cooled EGR system. Traditionally, EGRs that system is known for emissions reduction, right? To reduce your NOx emissions on it, cool the combustion temperatures inside the engine. But the other side benefit that I see is that under light engine loads, if you don't have this system, you've got engine displacement there that you can't vary. So if you're going to draw air in there and run your engine, you've got to put enough gasoline in that cylinder to ignite it and have it burn at a proper mixture to still have a clean engine. So this allows us under light engine loads to introduce a little bit of exhaust gas in there and actually reduce the amount of volume of air we're putting in, which allows us to then further reduce the amount of fuel we're introducing to help enhance your fuel economy when you're under, like light cruising or coasting conditions.
Dave, thank you very much for sharing all this information. It looks like it's going to be pretty impressive to the Tundra lineup.
That's my pleasure, Mark. Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you. For more information about the 4.6 liter V8 in the Toyota Tundra and Sequoia for 2010, go to Cars.com.